Okay guys, we are back for 30 lessons to my 30th birthday, day number 5, or lesson number 5, envelope number 5, gift number 5. So, let's see if maybe today will be my lucky scratch off day. I don't know. Stick around to the end of the video to find out if I win. Gift number 5. Inspiration for all of your business ideas. So let's see what is in gift number 5. Hey, this is so cool. Now I have an actual pen cup for my desk because right now all of my pens are being held in a fish bowl, like a tiny fish bowl. So this is super cute. Gonna put those pens from yesterday in here. A true girl boss building her empire. Dope. Good morning. It's day number 6 of 30 life lessons to my 30th birthday. Clearly this video is starting off really different from the other ones. I'm going to attempt to show you guys what a day in my life is like. I literally, well, not just woke up, but pretty much just woke up. So I start my day with devotional, meditation, and then like hygiene things. So I'm gonna attempt to vlog my day, essentially. We'll see how this goes. Alright, so check this out. I'm going to try some of these Good Molecules skincare products that I got in the mail this week. And I'm gonna endeavor to show y'all while I try. First, I'm going to wash my face with the soap that I already, a cleanser that I already used. I can't show it to y'all though because I'm testing it for someone who is launching a line. So I'm gonna wash my face, then I'm gonna come back and use the Good Molecules product. Okay, back and face is clean. So first I'm gonna do this pineapple exfoliating powder. I'm not a skincare expert, so I'm very new at this, but people say you're not supposed to exfoliate a ton, so I'm gonna start out exfoliating twice a week. So I'm gonna try it and see. This is a powder, so from what I understand, you're supposed to sprinkle some into your hand and then add water. So, sprinkling it in my hand. About this much, and then add in a couple drops of water and rubbing it together. See, it's a pretty good consistency. It smells pretty good. It's not overly pineapple. Okay, so now that's washed off. I actually really like it because it's not super harsh on your skin. Like, I don't know if y'all have experienced this, but sometimes when I use like exfoliating scrubs, it like feels like you're trying to rub your skin off. This does not feel like that. It's like super gentle, so I'm a fan so far. So we'll see how my skin does as I like go through it. So next I'm gonna put on some of this toner. It has vitamin C, arbutin, and licorice root extract to brighten and improve the appearance of enlarged pores. So I'm gonna go get a cotton round and then put this on. I'll be right back. Okay, so got some cotton rounds, just like the regular Walmart brand ones. The toner, it's actually alcohol free, so that I think that means it's less drying, which I appreciate. It doesn't really have a smell either way, which I also like. It is kind of hard to get out though, because like, I don't know if y'all can even see this, but like, it just drips real slow. So I'm gonna get a good amount on here and then swipe it on my face. Okay, so I put the toner in. You're supposed to let it absorb into your skin. You can also put it in your palms, they said, and pat it with a cotton ball. I mean, instead of using the cotton ball. So next, I'm gonna put on this daily brightening serum. It says you're supposed to put on moisturizer or like any face oils. So I'm just gonna apply a few drops of it. Oops. Okay. It's kind of sticky, which is weird, but I don't know, we'll see. Hopefully it helps with my lizard skin. Okay, and then the last step is this moisturizer. So it says you can put it on before you put your makeup on, and I'm actually going to put on makeup today, so we'll see how that goes. But it says it's suitable for daily use, and you should, if you wear sunscreen on top of it, let it absorb into your skin first and then put the sunscreen on. We'll start using sunscreen. I just haven't bought any yet. So I put about that much, which might be too much, but we'll see. A little bit too much, but I'm just gonna be extra moisturized today. And it does not feel greasy, which I appreciate. Okay, so I let the moisturizer sink all the way in. My skin does not feel greasy. It just feels moisturized, which I appreciate. I'm going to let it sit a little bit more and then put on some makeup. But this was my first time using those Molecules skincare products. Thank you again to Good Molecules for gifting them to me. I'll try to track my skin to see, you know, how it helps. Okay, so I'm like getting out of bed now. Gonna make some tea. I know most people drink coffee like when they first wake up in the morning, but I am really not a coffee person. It be giving me like heart palpitations. When I was in high school, I drank probably like too much coffee, and now it's just like, I don't know, unless I'm like desperately tired. And I usually get those like Starbucks espresso cans. I don't know if y'all have ever heard of it. It's like these little espresso shots in a can, and they have like different flavors. And like, that's generally what I tend to drink if I need like caffeine. It's, I don't know. I just can't do coffee, man. It be killing on the stomach. Okay, so because I'm self-employed and I own my own business, that means that some weekends, which today is Saturday, I have to work. So I'm going to endeavor to show you guys some of like what I do during the like daily day-to-day stuff for my business, and breaking out my new pen. Really excited about it. And yes, I wear a bonnet in real life, probably like 80% of the time, especially because we don't be leaving the house. I do not wear a bonnet outside the house. If I did, my mom would be like probably mortified. Love you, Mom. So I don't wear a bonnet out the house. Not because she would be mortified, but because I just feel like it's not the way. So yeah, but in the house, definitely. Cause like also my hair is like rather long now, and it just falls in everything. Like, I don't know if any of y'all have locks, but if you ever had locks or like just like long hair, when you eat and stuff, like you lean your head down, your hair just be flopping, and like it's just too much. So this contains my hair, so It's kind of like how I roll. And yes, I wear sweatshirts in the house too because it's cold outside. And sometimes it be cold in the house. And my husband is not always cold. Like, he be hot. So I be trying to meet in the middle. So we put the heat on at nighttime. Compromises. Okay, so I hope you'll have fun watching me work in micro fast time. Uh, if only I could really work that fast, it'd be dope. Not really though. I actually like am a weird person, and I like working and like planning out what I'm gonna do. Today also I'm gonna try to work on creating new pins for my Pinterest board. This is like a new thing I'm trying, but I'm really excited about like the new direction for my Pinterest. So once it's like ready to share with the world, I'll share it with y'all so y'all can like follow it and check out the content. But what I was gonna say was, when I work, I usually listen to like a podcast or a sermon or music. But I've been listening to this sermon series called Crazy Faith by Pastor Mike Todd. It's old, from last year, but for me, it's like really what I need right now, because I'm working towards like huge goals, and I don't know, it's just very encouraging. You can watch it for free on YouTube. They have all the parts. I'm on part number 2. If anyone starts watching it and you want someone to talk about it with, feel free to message me. I would love to talk about it with you. If you are trying to learn what faith is, to grow your faith, anything like that, I highly recommend this series. It's super good. But yeah, I usually listen to like a sermon or a podcast because I feel like, or music, like, I don't know, it just keeps me kind of in a good headspace to be able to be productive. And like, since I work by myself, it also can be like super silent sometimes. My husband works from home too, but like, he's in the other room, so it's not, I don't know, it just gives me a little bit of oomph, so I enjoy doing it. Okay, so now I am about to attempt to clean my closet. I'm gonna show y'all like kind of what it looks like right now. It's kind of a mess, but let me show you. So here is a pile of laundry, which has been sitting here for like weeks. I'm one of those people who washes, like, my husband does laundry most of the time now, but like the clothes will sit in the basket forever. So, and as you can see in this clear drawer, like, none of this stuff is folded, and like usually my clothes are like color coded, and that's not happening. It's just, this is his side. And I dropped my phone. You can see like I'm not used to this. So I am going to try to get rid of some clothes and then also organize this mess. So we'll see. This is like a progress video. This is like stuff that I need to hang. Folded things here. The giveaway pile. The throwaway pile. Okay, so life lesson number 6, coming to you live from my closet. So my life lesson for today will be to encourage you to clear the clutter.
Your office space usually obviously is tied to your work a lot of times, but it also can correlate directly to the way that you think about money or how you manage your finances. Because it's related to our work, right? So it's related to the way that we generate income, the way that we sustain our livelihood. So along those lines, after you decluttered, what changes did you notice? Maybe what were the immediate ones, and what are the ones that you've seen that are kind of like lasting?
So I definitely feel like I was way more productive, like immediately so, and also inspired to work because like I put up like things that like I'm the type of person like I feel like when I'm working, especially now that I'm like an entrepreneur, I guess, um, like you have to keep yourself motivated and inspired by like your surroundings, or at least for me, I do. So like I put up like art and like my favorite quotes, and like I had a space, like I have a whiteboard that I like brain dump on and stuff, and so I just felt more like I don't even know how to explain, but in just like a headspace to work. Like I felt like I was going to like an actual workspace as opposed to just going to sit on the couch with my laptop, right? Like it made it more official, I guess, is how you could describe it. So that was like an immediate, like super, like this is a right now thing that happened. And I think over time, what other things I've noticed is like I just started to have better habits, like being more organized, and also to take myself more seriously too, because I think sometimes imposter syndrome is a real thing, right? At least it is for me, and I struggle with it daily. And having like an official space to work and like a place where I'm like, all right, this is like my place. It really helped me to just be like, okay, like I'm really like a boss. Like I really have a whole business. Like I'm really out here serving people and making an impact and like making money also. I shared a little bit with you guys about my journey of decluttering and how it has really impacted my life on a whole scale, more than just giving space and getting rid of things. For me, clearing clutter definitely clears like mental clutter also, and it's like a game changer. So today I have been organizing my closet, and getting rid of clothes that I don't wear anymore, or that I don't like. Some like it's just like there's a bunch of stuff in the closet. Some of the stuff I found, I'm like, dang, I didn't even know I still had that. Like I found like an old school iPod in my drawer in my closet. Like the old one. That I don't like, it has no charger. I don't even know if it still works. Like even if I could find one. Like it's kind of crazy. So that's my life lesson, because I think like sometimes we get caught up in the accumulation of things as a way to feel like we are successful. And I think one of the bigger things that decluttering has brought me is realizing like can be defined in so many different ways, and it's so much more than how much money you make, how big your house is, how big your car is, or what kind of car you drive, what brands of clothes are in your closet, etc. It's like, to me, success is really defined as when you wake up every day, like, are you serving in your or living in your purpose and serving other people and really making a positive impact on the people around you, or the people in your sphere of influence. It's and for me, like, being able to like really purge my spaces and get rid of things that really serve no purpose have helped me to be so much more intentional about the choices I make, about everything, the people I'm around, the places that I go, the things that I do daily. Like, because I'm trying to get to certain goals. I'm trying to become a certain person, or to be a certain person. And that requires me to have certain habits. But it's like, by intentionally clearing my clutter, it has made me mentally clear clutter too, and get rid of things that, the thought patterns that don't serve where I'm trying to go, and habits that don't serve where I'm trying to go, and just help me to be more intentional about how I live daily. And I think that's the key, again, to really finding success for our own selves. Because if you look at it from a society type of definition, it's like, you know, success is you know, a 6-figure job, a spouse, 2.5 kids, a dog, and a picket fence. Like, and for some people, you know, they don't get that. So then it's like, so if I don't ever achieve that, that means I'm not successful. I think that that's crazy. And so I think like clearing the clutter, man, is like a really good way to start defining success for yourself, understanding that, you know, success means different things to different people, but like being intentional about what is in your space helps you to be intentional about your own self and the decisions that you make daily, because what we do daily makes us to become the person that we are. Decluttering has really helped me to build better habits and to understand myself more and to really define success on my own terms in a way that makes sense for me. And it has helped me to have the courage to like really live out my purpose in life without worrying about who may be disappointed because of, you know, the life choices that I made. And I think like one of the biggest lessons that I've learned also too, transitioning from being like a kid to an adult, is understanding like sometimes people won't understand the decisions you make. And especially when it comes to like your parents, they have an idea of the type of person they want you to become or what career they think will fit you and how they envision your life being. And sometimes when what you envision for you and what they envision for you don't line up, having that moment where you're like, okay, now you have to decide, am I gonna make these decisions and do what feels right for me or what I feel like, you know, God is calling me to, or am I going to kind of go with what everyone expects of me, and am I gonna just kind of follow that path instead of doing what I know to be right? And that's a hard place to be in, but I think if you're able to have mental clarity, you're able to better navigate the situation. Not to say it makes it any harder or any less difficult to look at someone who you know cares about you and has your best interest at heart and just say, you know, like, no, I don't think I'm going to do that. I'm going to do this. And then having to deal with whatever blowback comes from that. It's difficult, but it's like when you are able to, like, you just know that you know that you know this is what you're being called to do, you can go into that space more easily. That's my life lesson number 6. Clear the clutter. Okay, officially done cleaning the cart, and it took me about 2 hours, I think. So definitely still not a winner on day number 5. So maybe day number 6. Who knows? See y'all tomorrow and we can check it out.